People look at places differently. I am looking at the vast offering of the lake and the ripples of its water, as if it was saying, hello. My eyes wander and begin to appreciate the soft greeting between the horizon and the earth. People look at places differently. It all depends upon your point of view. I begin to move at my body's natural pace. I notice my hands resting in a comfortable position. The folds of my pockets keep them warm. My shift focus is lower, and I notice the lifting and falling of my legs and arms. I count to 5.
Accompany it with a gesture. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of gestures, yeah? There's other cultural gestures that we know. Some of those are peace or a hug, right? Or a heart, yeah? So it doesn't have to be anything too big and embodied. It can just be small, okay? You can think about it of being something that you feel right now, like cold. Why is it snowing? Yeah? Basically, I will say my name. From there, you will just say, hi KJ, and do my gesture with me. Sound good? Awesome. Let's go ahead and circle back so everybody is in equitable part of our journey here. Great. Great. So my name is KJ, I am me, and then pronoun, and this is my gesture. I say, hi KJ.
People look at places differently. I am looking at the vast offering of the lake and the ripples of its water, as if it was saying, hello. My eyes wander and begin to appreciate the soft greeting between the horizon and the earth. People look at places differently. It all depends upon your point of view. I begin to move at my body's natural pace. I notice my hands resting in a comfortable position. The folds of my pockets keep them warm. My shift focus is lower, and I notice the lifting and falling of my legs and arms. I count to 5. As I reach 5, I pause. I look behind myself. Will you join me? So often we have our eyes on the future that we forget that the past is what got us here. The trees ahead and the bushes beside me make me realize I am not lost. Wherever you are is called here. Treat it like a friend. Ask it if it would like to join you on this journey. Stand still, my friend. The trees know where you are. Let them. I take an inhale, and as my next exhale arrives to wash my lungs, I notice the past join me in the sensation of walking or moving forward. I feel the air brush my face, and my breath is loud. I take a breath, belly expanding, chest lifting, jaw releasing. I begin to smell the eucalyptus and pine of the place I call home. My tired eyes close just for a moment as if to remember it. The snow-capped mountains and sparkling blue water quickly come to me. The wind is whistling. Through the willows, I hear a faint whisper say, "Rest, child. Let me hold you." As if to ignore it, I come back to all that surrounds me. I notice luscious patterns of color all around me, a blanket of yellow, orange, and red. I imagine myself like them, changing, evolving, shedding. I realize that I am amongst wild, changing things, and that I, too, am change. Faintly, out of the corner of my right eye, I see the image of a woman suspended in time, between past and present. I pause to take in her capacity to be both. She's gliding smoothly atop the vast lake. Her body blends with the ripples beneath her. I wonder what she is thinking as I watch her. I begin to notice the rhythm of her body in mine. It's thoughtful, as if she's asking, "Can I make a home here? Can I make a home here in my body, I mean?" She notices me and waves. I wave back. The moment is tender. I notice her gentle eyes, and I realize that she isn't asking for permission. She is her home. The wind sweeps around my body as if to confirm the beauty of this moment. I feel connected to her. I take this feeling with me as I continue my journey. As the gravel shuffles below me, I notice the trees ahead and the bushes beside me. I remember I am not lost. I am here. The faint whisper returns. It says again, "Rest, child. Let me hold you." This time I answer. I inhale, belly expanding, chest lifting. I remember the tender image of the woman on the lake. Her capacity has joined me. The words make their way up my throat, slip through my chapped lips. I can't lie to my body anymore. I no longer want to live here and there. I would like to be free now. My exhale arrives and washes my lungs once again. There was no response. Did it hear me? I make my way toward the trees and choose my path. I remember that time I learned that everything in nature works in collaboration. that oak trees communicate through their roots. They grow wide and interlock with other oak trees in the surrounding area. When one is injured, they all work together to repair it. Each tree is reliant on one another, but totally unique in its form. I immediately remember the sensation in my body when I first learned that. It's a slight tingling on my skin. I can feel it now. I hear the branches have a conversation with the wind above me. Some part of me has lived here before, or maybe it still does. I wonder if others know that we are all a part of nature, that we are not separate from it. Standing here, I feel my role in that. I begin to wonder about the secrets trees hold. I asked the oak tree if it would hold mine. With a slight pause, I saw its limbs smile. The oak tree said, "Yes, child." And in exchange, they told me all the ways to hold tender this land, including myself. My father has always told me that I was made from scratch. With the help of the trees, I am beginning to understand exactly what he meant by that.
Today, May 30th, 2020, I went to a protest, protesting in regards to George Floyd's murder, I should say. It was such an amazing experience to just be surrounded by like-minded people, peacefully showing their frustrations through, and having a community there that understood them and wanted to be there to help them through, cheering, screaming, form of expression it was. It was just beautiful. And it was people of all races, of all colors, of all genders, of all sizes, sexes. It was just such a welcoming community. There was no fighting. People were giving people water, helping people along the way, cheering with them, laughing with them. And I think time of turbulence for Black people, which is our everyday experience, we're still able to find joy, even in the hurtful moments. We're still able to find some sense of self, some sense of belonging, some sense of place surrounds us daily. It was just amazing to be a part of it, walking, sweating, chanting, screaming with my people. It was just truly amazing. I'm in just such awe of the power we have as a community, that when we really try, people listen to us and we do it. It was just so beautiful. 2 hours of standing out in the heat, sweating, and never did I regret doing it. Never did I want to stop. Never did I want to turn around, because I just want to be with my community. I really love my community. And this will not be my last protest. And next time I thought I was doing enough for my Black Lives Matter shirt, but I definitely need to make me a sign. And it's so crazy because even with everything, even with the pandemic going on, people had masks on. You know, we can't help but be close to each other. We're walking together, but people had their masks on, and they were still showing some sense there's a pandemic going on, but we still have to get shit done. Things still need to move forward. The world is still not where it needs to be for us. And that was just amazing to witness. This is crazy. It's currently 1:20 in the morning, and once again I cannot sleep. My mind is continuously racing about things I cannot control. Thinking about in terms of my future, in terms of my mental health, relationships with family. It all comes to me at nighttime. No matter how tired I am, usually once I try to go to sleep, it all in my mind. I've noticed I clench my jaw. It's clenched most of the day. And especially at nighttime. I wake up sometimes with it sore. Just calmness and quiet would be such a pressure. Walking in this path